Chasing only light while denying the shadow is like trying to breathe by inhaling without ever exhaling. Stay with me until the end, because we're going to explore 5 Shaolin-inspired insights that challenge one of the most popular messages of our time. Always stay positive. This isn't a call to pessimism. It's an invitation to a deeper, steadier kind of strength. Miss any of these 5 insights, and you'll miss the full picture of why unbroken optimism can quietly become a trap. The glittering cage of good vibes only. Scroll through social media, and you'll find the same slogan everywhere. Think positive. Smile through it. Good vibes only. It sounds harmless, even noble. But beneath the glitter is a subtle pressure. Hide every trace of anger, grief, or fear or risk being labeled negative. Shaolin philosophy sees this differently. For centuries, its teachings have warned that denying half of your experience is not strength. It is a slow form of self-imprisonment. True balance does not come from clinging to light. It comes from standing unafraid in both light and shadow. Insight 1. Suppressed feelings do not disappear. They harden. Shaolin wisdom teaches that what you refuse to face does not die. Unacknowledged emotions sink deeper, becoming knots in the mind. A smile that hides a storm eventually becomes a mask you can no longer remove. Ask yourself, how many times have you said, "I'm fine," while something inside you tightened? That tension is the body's record of the emotions you tried to exile. Ignoring it is not positivity, it is neglect. Insight 2. Darkness is not the enemy, it is the teacher. The old Shaolin texts speak of meeting the dragon in the cave. The dragon is not a monster to kill, it is the part of you that holds the wisdom of pain. Grief shows you what you love. Anger shows you where a boundary has been crossed. Fear shows you where growth is calling. When you push these emotions away in the name of constant cheerfulness, you also push away the lessons that would have made you whole. If these first 2 insights already stir something in you, subscribe now so you won't miss the rest of this journey into Shaolin wisdom. Insight 3. Real strength comes from sitting with what hurts. The Shaolin path is not about escaping difficulty. It is about turning toward it with steady presence. To sit quietly with sorrow or frustration without trying to fix it is a practice of true courage. It is like watching a storm from the center of the mountain. The wind howls, but the rock does not move. This kind of presence doesn't feed drama, it transforms it. Pain, when witnessed without resistance, begins to lose its sting and reveal its message. Insight 4. Joy that includes shadow is unbreakable. There is a joy that depends on circumstances, sunny weather, good news, approval from others. And there is a joy that survives even in rain and loss. The first collapses when life turns hard. The second is born from embracing the whole of experience. Shaolin teaching calls this the joy of wholeness. You can laugh not because everything is pleasant, but because you no longer fear what is unpleasant. This joy is not fragile. It is freedom. Insight 5. Balance is the real art. Shi Heng Yi often reminds his students, to know the middle is to walk in freedom. Balance is not a bland compromise. It is the living tension between opposites. Positive and negative, light and dark, each gives meaning to the other. When you release the obsession with being always positive, you stop performing and start living. You no longer chase a mood. You embody a clarity that can hold every mood. So the next time someone urges you to stay positive no matter what, remember the deeper Shaolin lesson. Wholeness is stronger than constant happiness. Embrace the full spectrum of your emotions, joy and grief, anger and calm. In that embrace, you will find a steadiness that no storm can break. Now it's your turn. Where in your life have you felt pressured to hide your real feelings behind forced positivity? Share your reflections in the comments. The most thoughtful response will be pinned.